Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the special nighttime edition of the Universal Studio Tour. My name is Gio. I'll be your guide tonight as we lift the veil of secrecy on some of Hollywood's hottest filming locations. As part of our tour tonight, you'll need a pair of 3D glasses. If you don't have those, just raise your hand. We'll have somebody get you a pair. Also, do me a favor, move all the way to the right-hand side. We want to fill in all of these available seats. And if you have any small children with you or anyone whose feet don't touch the ground, make sure they're seated toward the center of the row. Because it gets crazy out there. We will be experiencing King Kong 360 3D, as well as Fast and Furious Supercharged. Now we're going to the largest and busiest movie studio in the world, over 400 acres of land. But of course we can't get there by ourselves. We are joined by one of the best drivers in the business. Her name is Rosa. Let's give her a round of applause. Wave goodbye to the theme park. We are out of here. We are going into the heart of the studio now, where the biggest names in Hollywood come to work each and every day. You already met me. My name is Gio. You know our driver, Rosa. I've got one more person to introduce you to, my very special co-host, but you already know him as the host of The Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon. I'm sure you can guess who I'm talking about. Here he is.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
Gio.
And the greatest driver.
Rosa.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Gio
owes me $5.
Wait, what?
I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
Thank you, Jimmy. That's right. We do have a few safety rules to go over. First and foremost, in the event of an emergency, like a medical emergency, if you drop something important, or if you cannot hear my voice, reach up and pull that cord that runs down the center of the tram on the ceiling, and I'll be back to assist you. Otherwise, during the entire tour, please stay seated at all times, keeping your arms and legs inside of the vehicle. Also, please, no smoking of any kind on tonight's tour. And be prepared, our tour features loud noises, sudden tram movements, fire effects, and many water effects. You'll want to have your cameras out for some great photo opportunities. Just keep an eye on them, just so you don't get wet. And finally, for the safety of those around you, please do not use selfie sticks while on board tonight's tour. As we make our way down the Universal timeline, you'll notice movie posters on both sides of the tram. They represent just a few of the thousands of movies we've made. In our over 100 years of filmmaking, we filmed countless motion pictures, television shows, music videos, commercials, you name it. And on the nighttime studio tour, you'll see our famous studio in an entirely different light. Lighting design is an integral part of motion picture making. Tonight you'll see firsthand how the lighting designer creates the atmosphere, time of day, and mood for a scene. To support all these productions, our lighting and grip department has an inventory of 125,000 lighting instruments and over 500 miles of cable. The lighting department's role is crucial in fulfilling the vision of the director, as well as bringing the written words of the script to life. In fact, true movie magic often takes place only at night. Take a look. up on your left-hand side, you'll see Soundstage 12. Now currently that's home to NBC's hit singing competition, The Voice. But it's also been home to some of the most iconic scenes in movie history. Sometimes big exterior scenes are filmed on our backlot as well as inside of our sound stages. That was the case with the town of Whoville for Ron Howard's The Grinch, and even the classic clock tower scene from Back to the Future. Some of the most iconic sets in movie history have been filmed inside of that building, Soundstage 12, including Frankenstein's laboratory and Dracula's castle. Even Scarface lived there.
Hi everybody, I'm Carson Daly from NBC's The Voice. I want to welcome you to the Universal Front Lot. Our show is filmed on stage 12. It happens to be the largest soundstage on the Universal lot. Take a look.
Thank you, Carson. We actually have a lot of television shows that film in this area of our front lot. On your left-hand side, as we make our way around this corner, you'll see Soundstage 25 and 24. Now, those used to be home to one of TV's hottest dramas, CSI, Crime Scene Investigation. But currently in Soundstage 25, you can find the set for a TV show called Colony. That show is on the USA Network. They'll be returning in 2017. It stars Josh Holloway. You can see full episodes of that show online. Now right next door on your left-hand side in Soundstage 23 and 22, you could find a big, huge superstore, which is not a real superstore. It's actually the set for a TV show called Superstore. That show is on Thursdays on NBC. It stars America Ferrera. Be sure to check it out because it is hilarious. We've actually got a lot of really funny shows that film in this area of our lot, including The Mindy Project, which films at Soundstage 27 on your left-hand side. That show stars Mindy Kaling. You can see the entire series on Hulu. It's produced by Universal Television. Now, Superstore and The Mindy Project are just two examples of the many, many TV shows we've made over the years. We started making TV in 1939 with the broadcast of that year's New York's World Fair opening ceremony. We made some of the biggest TV shows in history, and of course, we continue to this day. The Universal Studios is actually part of NBC Universal, one of the largest entertainment companies on the planet. It also involves many of your favorite TV networks, including the ones you see right here on your screen. Over here on your right-hand side is Soundstage 44, where we've been shooting Season 5 of NBC's Hollywood Game Night, hosted by three-time Emmy winner Jane Lynch. Now, if you Google that show, it'll tell you that that show takes place in Jane's actual house. So let's just keep that little secret to ourselves, okay? And watch for new episodes of Hollywood Game Night on NBC this winter. Now, as we make our way toward the backlot, you're going to see on your left-hand side some smaller buildings. These are old bungalows. They were live-in dressing rooms for some of the biggest stars of the studio era. I'm talking Tony Curtis, Rock Hudson, Doris Day, Jimmy Stewart, Lucille Ball. They would all stay over here on the left. Nowadays, these are production offices for some of the biggest companies in Hollywood today, including Illumination Entertainment. They brought you the Despicable Me Minion movies, as well as The Secret Life of Pets, which hit theaters last summer. We've also got the De Laurentiis company located in this area of our lot. They brought you the TV show Hannibal. They're actually located in a very historic bungalow, Bungalow 5195. You'll see that right over here on your left-hand side where car 1 is located. And that office actually used to be the personal office of Alfred Hitchcock.
Good evening. My name is Alfred Hitchcock.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Okay, so keep looking over to your left-hand side. You see these beautiful buildings right here. They're actually still slightly under construction. That's where we're building 2 brand new high-tech sound stages. If you're wondering what they'll be used for, well, you won't be able to stop the beat. As NBC's next live musical, Hairspray, will film right here on the Universal lot. Hairspray is based on the Tony Award-winning musical and will air live December 7th, so be sure to look out for that. They'll also be filming right over here on your left-hand side. That's New York Street. We're just going to do a quick little drive past there. It's a very popular filming location for us. The construction of that street was overseen by none other than Steven Spielberg, one of our favorite directors to work with. Another one of our favorites is Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up in adventure. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your belongings and remain seated. We are going to Skull Island.
The island. Nobody's lived here for hundreds of years. I'm so sure.
Glasses on, everybody. We're back in Skull Island.
glasses out here, but keep them handy. You will be needing them later on tonight's tour. What you just experienced was projected on some of the largest 3D digital screens known to man. They are 180 feet long and 40 feet tall. That epic battle was created by Peter Jackson and the folks over at Weta Digital. Same guys that brought you movies like Avatar, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, and of course, King Kong.
With a project like the studio tour, the audience is in the middle of the environment. They're looking in all directions. There's creatures coming at them. They're seeing Kong from this side and T-Rexes from the other side.
Working on a movie, we always know that people are looking. They're looking straight ahead. They're looking at the shot that we're working on.
Here you have to take into account that people are looking in all directions.
Also, one of the things about this ride, unlike the movies that we're used to working on, there's no cuts because it's one giant shot. This tram that's driving along through Skull Island is where the camera's from. This ring represents where the screen is 10 meters away. We're really creating about 50 minutes of a feature film. That amount of visual information, that number of pixels, and presenting them to the audience, it's a hell of a ride.
During that experience, you might have noticed that a section of our tram got dragged onto the screen, which officially makes this tram what we call in the business a picture car, which is basically what we call all cars that appear on screen. But here in our backlot, we've got a collection of some very famous picture cars. Ouch. We'll be focusing our attention to the left-hand side. First up, it's Kit from Knight Rider, the car that can do anything. Next to him is Magnum PI's famous red Ferrari. We've also got a few from the Back to the Future trilogy. And look at that, the Flintstones. Now, no Universal collection would be complete without those hot rides from the Fast and Furious franchise. And the newest additions to our collection are from Jurassic World. Now, I know that gyrosphere is missing its glass, but it was actually never physically there. It was all added digitally in post-production. It's kind of hard to film glass. You don't want to see the cameraman's reflection. If you haven't seen that film, you've got to check it out. Jurassic World, the 4th Jurassic Park movie, broke all kinds of records. And speaking of...
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Thank you, thank you. We are now entering a section of our backlot that has several set pieces that were actually used in Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park films. Was actually taking place inside of the mobile lab from the 2nd Jurassic Park movie. It was seen dangling off a cliff in this scene right here. When you film scenes like that, weather plays a huge role in setting the right mood. When you film here in Southern California, we don't always get rain, so if we want tropical weather, we've got to create it ourselves. Now, in just a moment, we're going to show you a little demonstration of how we can do that in the movies. Welcome to Old Mexico. Okay, so first we just need to flicker a few lights, get a little bit of sound effect there. Yeah, it's very simple stuff. Now I've got Gary in the booth. Hey Gary, can you turn on the sprinklers? What he's about to do is he's going to shoot water up in the air. There we go. Then gravity brings it right back down naturally. If you're taking pictures, the rain might not show up the same way on your camera as it does in the movies. That's because a lot of times filmmakers will put a substance in the water to make it show up better on screen, oftentimes powdered milk. All right, Gary, you can shut off the sprinklers. Gary? Oh no, I think he's sleeping. Gary, you know what happens if the sprinklers keep going? Oh boy. Okay, guys, we've got a flash flood. Take cover. Whoa! Actually, that same effect was seen during the daytime scene in a movie called Big Fat Liar.
You can't outrun the wolf, kid! Yeah, we'll see about that. Hang on, funny folks!
You can actually see this area of our lot in Criminal Minds Beyond Borders, which is on CBS. It's also been seen in movies like Nacho Libre and Three Amigos. Where do you go after you've ridden off into the sunset? 6 Points, Texas. Countless movies and TV westerns were made right here on this street. Now most of the sets in our backlot are what we call facades, just the fronts and sides of buildings. But the saloon up ahead on your left-hand side is what we call a practical set, meaning it has a full interior. Many of Hollywood's biggest western stars like Jimmy Stewart and John Wayne once moseyed down this street. But at night, the saloon is still open, and it's as wild as ever. I told you before that the world is right around the corner here on our lot. But right now we're going to prove that as we travel to the streets of France, or Spain, or Germany, or really any old European town we want it to be. How do we do it? We simply change the language on the signs, add the right set decoration, and then presto. And we are about to enter Little Europe, where more nighttime filming has taken place than any other spot on the backlot. Now why, you ask? Well, because that's where the horror movie was born. Now, if you're looking at this set and it looks familiar from recent times, well, you might be right. This is actually The Good Place from the TV show The Good Place, which stars Ted Danson and Kristen Bell. You can see that show Thursdays on NBC. Now, one classic horror movie that filmed at this location was Dracula, starring Bela Lugosi. Most people don't realize it today, but there were actually two versions of Dracula shot on these sets at the same time. The English language version shot during the day, and a Spanish language version with different actors using the same sets filmed at night. Here, take a look at this.
I am Dracula. Soy Dracula.
Folks, we are actually going to enter a real soundstage right now where a big-time action film has been shooting for the past few weeks. Now, this is what we call a hot set, which means it's fully dressed up and ready to go. All the props are in the right location. So it's very important you guys don't lose anything, don't drop anything off the side. So hold on to your belongings. Of course, please remain seated. Now, as you can see, the scenes that they've been shooting in here take place in an underground subway station. Maybe it's a New York subway or Los Angeles. Oh, actually, that sign says SFO Airport, so it's probably San Francisco. It's all part of the art direction. Some of the finest I've seen, actually. Now we're just going to hang out here for a moment. And, whoa, okay. No need to panic, guys. It's probably just one of those California tremors that we get from time to time. Oh boy, welcome to Los Angeles, guys. This happens. Oh no, the ceiling's caving in back there. That can't be good. I see flames. The roof is on fire. Not an actual movie set or an actual earthquake. That was our attraction. We call Earthquake the big one, and you all survived my terrible acting performance. But we have filmed inside of there, so give me a break. It's actually where this scene was filmed from the TV show Bones.
What's going on?
We are about to enter Amity, a small New England town terrorized by the man-eating shark in one of Universal's greatest hits, Jaws. Director Steven Spielberg used nighttime scenes to increase the terror of his film. Like when a young girl is attacked during a midnight swim, or when Richard Dreyfuss goes diving in search of a lost fisherman. You all just met our mechanical shark, Bruce. We named him that because that's what Spielberg named his mechanical shark. But one big difference between ours and his, ours can actually work.
That's not much of a line shark. The shark was frustrated. It didn't really work all the time. It didn't work hardly at all.
Wherever you were on the island, you could hear the radio waves. They were always saying, the shark is not working. Repeat, the shark is not working.
We just waited around. We just waited. The shark worked well enough. For a while there, it had the biggest hit of all time. So I really owe the shark a lot.
There were so many problems during that production that the crew nicknamed it Flaws instead of Jaws. Now if you take a look at some of those buildings over there, you'll notice that it's the same town from Murder, She Wrote, starring Angela Lansbury, the town of Cabot Cove. Now in this area of our lot, we do have several houses, and of course nobody lives in them. In fact, many of them don't even have suitable interiors for filming. We also have several neighborhoods in this area of our lot. Roof is on fire!
If there is one thing everyone in suburbia can appreciate, it's a good neighbor.
What the heck? Let's move back!
Now, unfortunately, there is a production happening there right now, so we are just driving past. It is right there on your left-hand side. Oh, wait a minute. If you keep looking to your left, there is something that does not belong here in our lot. Take a look at that car. I'm going to call security. Sorry, one moment. Studio tour to security.
Security? What's going on, studio tour?
We were just passing by Wisteria Lane, and there is a 1970 Charger just sitting there.
Okay, tour. I'll send someone down to check it out ASAP.
All right, thank you so much. Sorry, guys, that's just part of my job. I've got to maintain security around here. You know how it is. Oh, hey.
Studio tour. Looks like we might have an issue.
Oh, great.
I'm patching you into Agent Novak from the FBI.
FBI?
I'm sorry to interrupt your fun.
That's okay.
But we've got video surveillance on that Charger you all saw.
Uh-huh.
We ran it through the system, and the driver has been positively identified as Dominic Toretto.
I knew it.
I've been tracking this guy for a while. He's a hardened criminal. He's likely armed, and he is definitely dangerous. My men and I are on our way to apprehend him right now. If you see him, don't be a hero.
I'll try.
Don't engage him. Just keep a safe distance and report any further sightings to studio security immediately. We'll handle it from there.
All right. Hey, guys, I'm sure the FBI has that under control. Let's just keep our eyes open for anything suspicious. Now, back to the tour. You will notice that we are going to take a stroll through Whoville from Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
You're as cuddly as a cactus, and as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch.
You're a bad banana with a greasy black
For those poor citizens of Whoville, not only do they have to deal with the mean old Grinch, here in our backlot, they've got a neighbor that's a real psycho, if you know what I mean.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Oh no, Norman's out. Oh, he's got a knife. Okay, it's about time we check out of Bates Motel. Now, that is one of the oldest sets in Hollywood still standing, but take a look at this. One of the most spectacular sets in movie history. I present to you the crash site from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. And what you see here is a real Boeing 747 airplane dismantled into several pieces. If you've not seen the film War of the Worlds, here's how this set looks with Tom Cruise walking on it.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steven had.
And for, again, to sit down to talk about the War of the World, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep your eyes on me. That's me. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Okay. Got them closed? Robbie, get in. Get in.
Oh, now what?
Look, this might be more serious than I thought. What just happened? This is a secure line. Who are you?
I'll tell you who I am, boy. I'm the reason bad guys use a nightlight. I'm the reason the boogeyman begs his mama to look under his bed. And I'm the reason you just lost control of this whole operation. My name is Special Agent Luke Hobbs of the U.S. Diplomatic Security Service. And as of 16.9 seconds ago, I'm the man in charge.
The hell you are.
Let me clue you in on two things, sweet cheeks. One, there's a high-value witness from the Federal Protection Program aboard your vehicle. And two, an international crime syndicate led by Owen Shaw is honing in on this vehicle to take that witness out. Shaw's as ruthless as they come, and he'll stop at nothing to eliminate his target. Every living soul on this vehicle is in serious danger. Other than that, enjoy the ride.
This is not your jurisdiction.
It is now, stink pickle.
I'm so tired of you state guys stepping in just whenever you feel like.
Mute him.
Who, me?
Don't you?
Okay. Guys, we're actually going to go inside of this secure location up ahead here. This is an old truck repair garage. It's actually been here for many years, since the 1930s, actually. Some of the biggest stars of the golden age of film used to actually take their trucks here to get repaired, but nowadays it's a pretty well-known street racer party hangout. But don't worry, we'll just be here for a moment. We'll get you back to the tour in no time. Oh wow, okay, check this place out. Sounds like they're actually having a party right now.
My name is Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you with Shaw for a while. We brought you in our secret spot. We're having a few friends over. It's a little messy, but it's all good. The more the merrier. Especially you right there in that third row, like I was saying. So look, see over there? It's Hobbs' urban assault vehicle. Best truck the U.S. government can buy. But that work of art back over there was made by my man Tej. Think of it as like a Mona Lisa on wheels.
Extra. So did you break it down to them?
What's that?
You had one job to do, Roman, one. All right, look, guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here, so put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones.
All right, here we go. We are going to the party.
FBI, on the ground. Bill? On the ground, do it now.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not...
On the ground right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. Got it. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Hobbs, escort this novice out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss. You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
There.
It was on vibrate.
Sean traced us. Hobbs can't hold him forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle.
It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.
Alright, everybody, get up those 3D glasses. They also work as protective glasses, and now would be a great time to put them on. Once again, please hold on to your belongings and remain seated.
This is our turn.
Move! After them!
Okay, guys, it's showtime! Cover them up! This thing ain't moving fast enough. Roman, Lenny, hook him up!
Hit it!
I got to move out! Now we're moving.
Eat asphalt!
Don't think you're getting away! Pull in the claws!
Way to go, Lenny! Not gonna happen! Don't worry, I got this! Roman, don't shoot! Head for the bridge! Under construction! Everybody hold the line! Hit the entrance! Ride or die!
Was that Fast and Furious? Alright, give it up for Supercharged!
And you can resume breathing.
You know it's crazy out there. You guys ride hard. Respect.
No, my Mona Lisa got messed up a little bit, but it's all good. We got through it. Y'all held us down. Appreciate it.
They say the bigger the family, the stronger it is. You guys did good out there. And you're welcome to join our crew anytime.
That was Fast and Furious Supercharged, the grand finale to tonight's tour. We will now be heading back to the theme park. All thanks to our driver, Rosa. Let's give her another round of applause. On behalf of Rosa, myself, Jimmy Fallon, and everyone here at NBC Universal, we hope you've enjoyed your exclusive behind-the-scenes Hollywood experience. To our pass holders, thank you so much for being with us today. If you're not a pass holder, no worries. Just head to the Universal box office to see how you can upgrade today's ticket to Season Pass so you can come back again and again. Now, I don't know if you heard, but the rides will be open until 11 p.m. tonight. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them for you. It has been a pleasure sharing the magic and mystery of filmmaking at nighttime with you this evening during our special nighttime studio tour here at Universal Studios Hollywood, the entertainment capital of LA. Good night, everyone. That's a wrap.
Roads? But we're going, we don't need roads.
What's the story?
Well, there's this pirate.
I'm sure that not written a word.
The problem most men have is they just plain straight up have no clue how to talk to women.
What's happening, hot stuff?
Kind of cute to see.
Thank you.
They're called boobs, Ed.
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
When this one time?
Houston, we have a problem. We're on a mission from God.
Boy, is this great! Hey, bud. Let's party! What?
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life.